have gone. And I don't know whether they ever used them in aircraft. I'm not sure about that. But then they had another one or two big plants where they made the shells for big missiles. But I didn't have anything to do with that. They were just separate.
That was also in Minneapolis?
Outside of Minneapolis. And we take the bus out to the plant, and then they had a separate plant was made. Well, of course, if you're going to fire something, you have to have a small thing that is
the pin.
Huh?
The pin, the firing pin.
Yeah, that little thing. And that's a dangerous thing because it's
the cap.
The cap. And they made that material surrounded by big mounds of dirt, and so if any of it went off, it wouldn't do too much damage. But you better not be in there. When that went off. But they had, after I got out of that, I joined Lithium Corporation.
So was Oak Ridge a government job?
Yeah.
And Minneapolis was a government job too?
Well, yeah.
It was a Manhattan project, wasn't it?
Yeah,
At Oak Ridge?
but it was run by secular companies. Each one was responsible for
the private companies. What was that U-32 plant? Was the largest plant? What was it called? The U-32 plant was the largest plant in the world.
Well, the 235, separating it.
In Oak Ridge.
Increasing, yeah. Well, that was supposed to be the largest plant. It was like a half mile long and or something like that, and then a quarter mile wide. It was in the U.
Oh.
It was 5 stories high, because the machinery and the vacuum pumps and everything.
So it was. There were corporations working on the project, but so some people were private working for the corporations, and some people worked for the government.
Well, yes and no. The man in charge of the General Groves, and so he had the oversight of the preparation of the explosives. The different people had different authority. The authority went to various scientists. So there was from Germany and from Poland, from
who made the mass spectrometers from Minnesota? Was it Minnesota or Iowa?
Minnesota. Dr. A.E.O. Neer was head of the physics department at the University of Minnesota, and he also had consulting part in a lot of the problems that came up in the whole project. He was.
Did you ever meet any of the bigwigs?
What?
Did you ever meet any of the bigwigs?
Well,
Was it Oppenheimer?
I never met him. I saw him and saw he was. I don't remember. But the Lord led me to consent.
And then lithium, after about 10 years, lithium moved the research down to North Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Well, they ran out of ore in the Black Hills, and then they moved the plant down to down south, where it was.
It was Bessemer City.
Bessemer City. Yeah, there was another, Foot Mineral Company was another one that also made mines for lithium. And the Lithium Corporation itself, they tried to see if they might be able to precipitate lithium salts from the Great Salt Lake and put evaporated in ponds, and there's a lot of rich minerals that got obtained by evaporation. Now that Salt Lake has had a lot of rain, but at one time the Salt Lake was one of the remnants of the Great Flood. You know about the Great Flood? One was called Lake Bonneville, and another one, there's different names for the big remnants of it. They claim that the one, I don't know whether it was Bonneville, the remnant of which is the Salt Lake, but it used to be part of a big lake, and it was retained from the valley, which is one of the results. One of the results was
Do you want to finish your story?
what?
Do you want to finish that story?
Oh, they figured that there was an earthquake or something, and a part of was holding back Bonneville, and it tore down the valley and made the valley of the Grand Canyon, the big canyons. That's one of their theories. It seems like a reasonable one.
Well, should we take
Someone? Oh yeah, no.
Should we take a break here?
Okay.
What is this